Welcome to Juris Destiny Academy, the podcast for law school entrepreneurs wishing to tap into their divine destiny. Get ready, because court class is now in session. Court class is now in session. Today we're going to be covering the 7th law of the 21 laws of irrefutable laws of leadership. We're going to be talking about the law of respect. And what that is that people tend to follow leaders that are stronger than themselves. And that's true. I really believe it takes a strong personality to be a leader. Now, does that mean that a leader has to be self-centered or power-hungry or nothing? No. I think by strengths, they're willing to admit their shortcomings. They're willing to work on that. And to be an effective leader. But I know in my heart of hearts that being an effective leader means a lot. A lot. And we need strong leaders. I'll tell you something, that's what I think is needed, desperately needed in this society. In my podcast, Empower Your Pattern, I often talk about what I call the reactive culture. And the reactive culture is just people that are just like knee-jerk reacting to everything and following the herd. Okay? You don't have to follow the herd. Because you're smarter than this. Those who don't follow the herd, they're the strong ones. And I think that it's those people, ultimately, that people flock to be leaders. Okay, you think about some. I'll pick one of the leaders I've always admired to illustrate this. John F. Kennedy. Okay, don't get me wrong, he was a social man when he was going to Harvard. But he refused to follow the herd. He questioned. Now, I'm not saying question everything, don't trust no one or nothing. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is leaders have a probing mind. And that was something that was very evident with him, especially his junior year at Harvard. He had a very keen mind, keen intellect, and his professors knew that. And I think his fellow classmates and housemates, roommates, they knew it too. They knew how smart he was. Okay? They knew how smart he was. And so that's why it's important for leaders to see that you don't have to follow the herd. Because in some ways, when God has set you apart, you are set apart for His purposes to find your own tribe and eventually lead your own tribe. Okay? We all have common struggles. And not following the herd sometimes can be pretty lonely. I'll say this as your judge and podcaster. Not following the herd can be lonely. I've had family and even friends in the past, like for instance, Brad, God rest his soul, who couldn't understand why In some ways, I wouldn't conform to the herd. I mean, I thought, see, when I met Brad, that was my first impression of him. You know, he was like, you know, he was in the herd that was ahead of the others. You know, I'm not gonna say anything bluntly ill of the dead, okay? But one thing I will say is this. I knew that God was setting me apart for more. And as I transferred to Texas Tech, some of my real friends started coming out of the woodwork. And of course, you know, some in college still didn't understand. Yeah, my friend Charlie Nation somewhat, even though he really didn't fit in the herd. But I wouldn't consider him as a leader. Leaders are people who have strength and respect. And those are core values. Those are core values. Now with that, I hope you enjoy listening to the Juris Destiny Academy. If you like what you hear, please subscribe, become a part of the Juris Destiny Academy family. The core class is adjourned. This is Jimi Hendrix saying until next time, take care and tap into your God-given destiny. Next episode, we will be dealing with the 8th law. So get ready, because we're batting down the hatches on this. Take care, and God bless. Court class is hereby adjourned.